The mosquito burgers in Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, 75% of Chicano rappers or Mexican rappers say the N-word in their music.
Bro, let me say this to you really quick. Latinos who say the N-word are very dangerous people. It's not possible for you to say that you're employed on your Tinder profile and not have worn pants in 3 days.
But I don't know. You guys ever seen that that TikToker, that guy that makes videos? He usually cooks food in like a motel sink or something like that.
My mom sent me an advent calendar today. Situation is not a good nickname. Like, that's what women refer to their ex-boyfriends as. Like, I knew Diddy was a terrible person when I saw him dance.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Moses, a.k.a. Nomo, chilling right here in the Lit Out studio. New episode of the Brown Militia podcast. I got two very special co-hosts in the building. I got Mr.
Sultan Satire from the Dome with Banfomania podcast.
And this is Davey the and Don. You already know who it is.
That's right, Davey the Don from... Where you come out of again?
My mom.
Nice. Shout out to your mom's.
Yeah, shout out.
And then we got the homie from Inglewood over here, Crenshaw area.
Yeah, my boy Nipsey Hussle.
I'm not affiliated. Not affiliated. It's just a hat and it's fall. I'm wearing a flannel.
He just likes to match. That's all.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you guys about the thing that I read about Amazon wanting their executives to come back to the office because they don't believe that people are as efficient remotely. And honestly, they're right. We all know remote work is bullshit. I get it. If a job was like willing to offer me 80% of my income, but they let me stay home, I'd be like, yeah, because when I'm at home, I'm giving 20%.
Yeah,
it's not possible for you to say that you're employed on your Tinder profile and not have worn pants in 3 days. Like, that is not fair. Like, it can't say senior executive enterprise account manager on your LinkedIn, but you haven't left the crib in a fucking week. It's not. Remote work is made up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like jobs are for people who brush their teeth every day. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
No.
If you can make a sandwich and do your work at the same time, it's really not work.
You should have to leave the house. You can't stay in the house. I mean, technically, we're in the house right now, podcasting, but we left the house earlier.
Yeah, for sure. If you're not up at 4 a.m., like, the best part about having a job is waking up early and bitching about having to wake up early.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best part. It's not even the paycheck. I mean, nah, to a certain extent, it might be the paycheck.
it's definitely the paycheck, but it's a close second.
Yeah,
bitching about the
100%.
job, or like, you know, that first after work blunt or beer, or like fucking McDonald's sandwich. Like, I deserve this.
I earned it.
I earned it. I did something I did not want to do today. But if all you did was fucking get on a Zoom meeting and play fucking Clash of Clans on the side, like, that's not really work, bro.
Bro, I have a family member, and I'm not going to blow up their spot right now because I care about them, but they don't even have like a strict schedule. They just have a list of tasks that they have to complete on a weekly basis.
It's just chores.
Bro, this bitch is doing laundry, cooking steak, going to the fucking gym, doing all of this shit. And then randomly she's like, oh, I'm on a call right now. And the call's on mute and she's just fucking deadlifting. And I'm like, yo, this isn't fair. I have to go into the mall and convince some old lady to fucking upgrade her internet speed right now.
Well, it's easy to convince people when you're literally Nipsey Hussle himself.
The marathon continues.
Yeah. You guys should put a counter up on how many Nipsey Hussle jokes I tell.
Bro, it's not going to be funny. I'm telling you, you need to stop right now.
It's going to be amazing.
It's funny, like, this fool, like, when someone tells him, like, no, he just Nipsey slaps him, boom.
Yeah, I know, backhanded too. But it's crazy that Amazon is doing all this when I personally work for an Amazon, but they already have like a bunch of problems. They're already juggling a bunch of problems like a single mother, you know? So they are dealing with people that want to have a minimum wage of $30. They want free childcare at work. And it's like, why do you want to like bring in extra issues? Like, working at home is, I mean, they just had a career high of sales and income. So it's like, why do they want to bring in more people and have more problems? I mean, stay at home with your pants off.
No, but I think companies are going to be more effective if they have like a team in person. Like, at the end of the day, a company is a combination of people who are vibing out. Like, you can't have a goofy conversation about your weird coworker who smells like fucking ass in the break room if you're working remotely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I straight up, when I worked remote, I'd be privately messaging people being like, this bitch running the meeting is a dumb slut or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would talk so much shit about people while they're running the meeting because there's something about being on a Zoom call that makes people twice as fake as they usually are.
Yeah, 100%.
You work for a bullshit company, and then on top of that, you're on a Zoom call. It's triple bullshit. It's like the worst thing. Oh, let's circle back. I just want to Fuck. There's all this corporate terminology that they use that sucks. That makes me homicidal, dude.
Well, it's also like you can see yourself in the screen, right? When you're on Zoom, you can see yourself too, right?
Yeah.
It's like when those people like the fake influencers want to do like little videos when they have like 6 viewers, like, oh, we're just right here in and out. Make sure you ask for my order.
Yeah, dude. When influencers not influencers, when people on social media who have 2 followers talk to their 2 followers as if they have 9 million followers, that's the worst feeling I've like. The adjacent cringe is horrible.
I hate people who like invented the word like fake it till you make it. Some people take it too far, dog.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
for sure. They'll be talking to their coworkers like, yeah, Chaz, that real chat? What's going on with you guys right now? Can you guys drop an L in the chat or something like that? Anyone who talks like that is fucking terrible, especially if that's what you do for work.
Bro, when I was on remote calls, there was this other thing that always used to happen to me. I would feel so uncomfortable by the bullshit happening that I would have to shut my camera off to be physically uncomfortable. Like you could see me be pissed because I couldn't stand the bullshit.
What have you ordered recently from Amazon? What's your Amazon order list right now?
My mom sent me a fucking advent calendar today.
A what calendar?
Advent calendar. You know
What's
what that is?
No.
It's a fucking dumbass religious thing, which, you know, if you believe in Jesus, it's all good. But
Well, holla.
it's a calendar with 25, or no, I think it's the whole month of December in chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
And you eat one per day until the birth of Christ.
Yeah, I can't even make it past day 2.
Your mom thinks you're fucking 12 or something? Or
No,
what?
yeah. And you know what's funny? My mom's been sending me this calendar for years, and every year I eat the whole calendar in one sitting. Straight up just be like, fucking
Just some munchies.
just crushing the calendar.
Smoking a blunt, eating the chocolate.
Literally,
You save baby Jesus for last still?
yeah, I'll be on fucking Christmas by fucking 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Straight up crush the calendar. No, actually, this year she sent me the calendar for my girl's kid and the chocolate one for him, and then she started fucking sending me tea because she's worried about my weight.
Oh, fuck.
Is it like the shit tea? The bowel movement tea?
No, it's not bowel movement tea. It's like there's like 3 decaf ones, and then there's like it's all spiritual shit. It's oh yeah, take this and then fucking pray towards Mecca at 5 p.m. or some shit.
Well, holla.
Yeah, it's
Valhalla. What are you saying, Valhalla?
Wahala.
Oh, what's that?
It's like praise God. Wahala.
I don't think it's that. It's
Am I just being ignorant right now?
I think he's trying. I think he's trying to say inshallah,
Oh, inshallah. No,
which
inshallah
means
is
means God willing.
yeah, God willing. Yeah, inshallah means that. But wahala is like, I'm pretty sure that was meant like praise God. I'm just being ignorant right now.
No. Allah is God. I speak Arabic and I don't know what you're saying.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just being racist.
Arab people, they love to hookah.
Yeah.
Are they switching over to vapes?
Here's the thing, dude. The Middle Eastern countries are not totally up to speed with the technology, and also they don't
with
like
the health department.
I don't think they like to import stuff. But I heard that Australia is banning the import of flavored vapes, and it's because of the kids. And the same thing happened in California. I'm tired of vapes paying the price of like being flavorful and colorful and attracting kids. Like, we don't ban tequila because of Jello shots.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're really worried about kids, then you should fucking ban TikTok. I'd rather my kid fucking smoke a pack a day than keep fucking singing the stick your gyat out for the Rizzler bullshit. Yeah. That shit's making me fucking pissed,
Shout
dude.
out Josh Giddey.
Is that what that is?
No, Josh Giddey is something else.
No.
Josh Giddey is a basketball player who got caught dating a
damn, I
15-year-old.
saw that.
Yeah. I heard that's worse than vaping.
Yeah, no. I think he was in the... How old was she?
15.
15 supposedly.
Which I'm pretty sure in Alabama, that's fine.
There's
Oh,
some,
yeah,
there's some
they're-
states that are 14. Like,
Yeah, Oklahoma, their age of consent, which is where he's at, is 16.
It's just funny that it's legal, but we all still know that it's fucking creepy as hell.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Well, how old is he? How old is he?
He's 19.
No, he's 21.
No, he's 21 now? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That makes it a little bit less creepy. If he was like 30,
No, of
No,
course.
I think it's still
20,
worse.
28, you know, that's still weird. But if he's like 21, 22, and she's like 18, 17, it's like, that's high school, like freshman, senior shit.
I know, but 15 to 17 is a jump, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 15 is weird. 17 is like,
16, you're like in a gray area. Can you imagine? No, he was definitely like, what the whole thing was that she lied about her age to him. And so they were out in a club drinking. So he thought she was, of course, like of age.
Right.
And it turns out that she was.
Oh,
that's fucked up.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that the environment led him to believe that she was of age.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
That makes sense. Although if I was a dude like that, I would constantly be checking IDs. I'd be like, nah, bitch, let me see the ID right now.
Yeah, don't get it twisted with Nipsey.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. I shouldn't have wore this hat.
Have you guys ever vaped? Like, you guys are big vapors?
Bro, I was vaping all of last week.
Dude,
I have fucking asthma, basically.
Oh, you do?
And that shit, I don't have actual asthma, but my lungs aren't good. I'm always coughing more than everybody. I'm always like getting, like I got a weird inhaler a couple months ago at the doctor because I was wheezing. Like I shouldn't be vaping.
Yeah, but you also have a very sensual voice.
And you think the vaping helps?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what though?
Like, say, take off your panties right now, and you'll probably get that.
No, I'm not wearing any panties actually. You know what's crazy is that I thought this is fucked up because my mom always fat shamed me growing up, so I have weird tendencies as an adult. I thought, I'll vape the fat away instead of eating snacks. I'll vape. You know how people get fat when they quit smoking because they start eating? I was like, I'll quit eating and start smoking.
And did it work?
Look at me. I'm still fucking, I'm still clinically obese.
But like, did you lose weight at least? Like, did you stop snacking?
No, I did snack less because in instances where I was bored, where I would just shove food in my throat, I instead was like, let me just rip this delicious vape.
Yeah.
And it's super chill. Like you could just do it. I'd be sitting here in the living room, hit it. Doesn't bother nobody. It actually, now the room smells better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just increased our quality of life by vaping.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like, what is it called when you like to smoke cigarettes because of you like to put things in your hand?
Oh yeah, oral fixation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say mouth, but that would sound weird.
Hand
But
to
like,
mouth
I heard
erection.
that. What's that fucking guy, dude? That fucking podcast guy. He's super buff. He's a professor in Stanford, and he like
Huberman.
Joe Rogan.
Oh, Huberman, right?
Yeah.
Huberman, that fool said that nicotine and shit like that is good for you. The mouth pouches, I don't know if the mouth pouches specifically, but it's like a cleaner way of getting nicotine in you.
Yeah.
Zen
And it's a way of,
pouches.
it's a way, yeah, Zen. It's a way of like fighting obesity and shit. I've been thinking about that shit for 3 weeks. Like, I'm gonna go buy me some Zen. So whenever I feel like snacking, I'll just pop one in.
No,
Next
I just
episode, you're gonna be 30 pounds skinnier.
Hope
that'd be
so.
sick, dude. If you figured it out that way. No, I think the appropriate weight loss method is to develop a good relationship with food.
Yeah, for sure.
It's to figure out how to eat less all the time and not be fucking running to food. Dude, I use food the way a heroin addict injects heroin. It's insane, dude. I'll leave work and I'll be just like excited to go home. And on the way home, I'm like, what if I just ingested 15,000 calories real quick? And I'll just, not 15,000, but I'll stop at fucking 7-Eleven and get like double slice, a drink, a fucking donut, and then I'll go home and still eat chips and salsa and a bowl of cereal. And I'm not even high. Like stone cold Steve Austin sober, dude. You know what I'm saying? Insane.
Well, it's also hard when they make food like so good. You know what I mean?
That's also a thing too. Like they scientifically like GMO the food to be like so fucking addictive, dog.
But even like,
And now they're mad at us because we're fat.
Right, and
Yeah,
they
for
sell it
sure.
legally on the corner, bro. I'm like, you shouldn't ban vapes, ban pizza, bro.
Yeah.
and they got the health department in this shit. Like if they had it like how they did in like these Middle Eastern countries where it was getting everybody sick, everyone would be
Right.
skinny like those Middle Easterns.
Right,
You
dude.
know, skinny.
Like Indians, huh?
Yeah, 100%. You ever seen where they like throwing the food or like stepping on like all the dough to make the food? It's like terrible. There's like a whole like thing about it. But I don't know. You guys ever seen that that TikToker, that guy that makes videos? He usually cooks food in like a motel sink or something like that.
Oh, I've seen that.
Dude,
Yeah.
that-
You know what he's talking about?
Dude,
It's this
it
old,
is disgusting.
old hillbilly dude like cooking ramen in like a sink in the fucking motel or some shit. It's disgusting.
And he's bear dogging with his fucking hands. Like, I'll show you some videos afterwards so you can like put it up and you can see a little bit more. But basically, he'll cook with no like utensils. He makes his own like stove and like whatever rotisseries himself. And he doesn't use plates, and he'll like use napkins from like the toilet paper, or he'll use the trash can from the trash to like.
Oh, I see him make Jello.
That's not even the worst one.
He made Jello. He made Jello and he put a hole in it, and it looked like he was about to fuck it. And then the next video, he's just like watching TV, eating the Jello
That's
on
so
his stomach.
Damn,
dog.
bro, it's called resourceful dining.
Dude.
Yeah. So if we had like his food regulations, I think we would be skinnier. But I don't know. He's kind of a little chubby too.
I also think that if you were to make him like that, the secretary of homelessness, like he would just teach everyone how not to be homeless, because that
Yeah.
was pretty resourceful, dog.
No,
Yeah.
super resourceful.
Yeah. Mark Cuban sold the fucking Mavericks
Not yet. He wants to sell to Mavericks to.
He wants to sell it to one of Trump's homies, but I was kind of like thinking, like, what if Donald Trump bought the Mavericks, dog?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy because it's a Texas team.
Yeah.
And Texas is like the most conservative, like wild, butt naked, liberal state in the world,
Conservative
right?
state.
Yeah.
They're conservative, but they're wild about their conservacy.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
He would make sure to start serving taco bowls at the stadium.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Didn't he have that whole thing with taco bowls like a couple years ago?
At the Trump Towers.
Yeah, he was like, a bunch of great Mexicans work here, and he was like, putting up a thumbs up, eating a taco salad or some shit.
Yeah, he would definitely make that team great again, though.
No, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I thought it'd be funny if Mark Cuban was selling the Mavericks so that he could then afford to run for president. And it'd be great if Mark Cuban was like running his foreign politics as if he was on Shark Tank, like he's talking to the fucking guy from China, and he's like, well, you know what? Right now, communism is really risky, and there's a lot of, you know, the market share is really high, and for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, that's a good one. That would be dope. That's a good way to run the country.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of Shark Tank lately.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny, dog. But like, you know, like Donald Trump, he can't even run a fucking his own business. Like all of his businesses go bankrupt.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
you're gonna see a bunch of like European and like Chinese basketball players in the Mavericks. Like, what the fuck happened to all? What the fuck? Where's Kyrie at, dog? What happened?
I know, right?
Where's Luca?
Luka's still there.
He's trying to save money.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like buying these guys over here for like $150,000 and then like a Subway card.
And he turns like all the seats into like luxury like beds and hotels. Like you're just watching the game laying down like you're at the hotel and shit. Like what the fuck?
Damn, the basketball game only has fucking 56 people at it. It's all just billionaires and sheiks from the Middle East.
Imagine the press conferences afterwards. He'd be like, "This team is going to be the greatest.
The greatest.
The
team.
greatest. This is the best team in the world.
Keep going.
If you have Luka Doncic, I'm telling you right now, he is the greatest."
I love the circle. Where is he from? Where's that fool from?
Luka Doncic?
Yeah.
He's from Donchania.
I love the Slovenia people and they love me and I love them.
Great people. They do great things.
You should go off. Go off.
Keep going.
What else?
They've done great things for this country. I love the Slovenians. We need to have more of them here. I said, hey, why don't we have more of them?
They say I have a losing record, but look it over at the other Texas team. They have a losing record. I'm undefeated against them this
We're
far.
ripping off Shane Gillis. Look up Shane Gillis. He's got the best
Really?
impression.
Oh yeah, probably.
He's really good. I think he does have the best one.
Dude, that guy's popping
That's
off.
him. Yeah, no, he's the he has a fucking 15-minute Trump thing in his special.
I haven't
15
seen it.
minutes is crazy.
I haven't seen his special, dog. He's
Plagiarism.
He's one of my favorite fucking comedians, and I never watched the specials, dog. I saw some of Ralph Barboza's, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, big fan of Ralph Barboza as far as the clips. But the Netflix special, did you guys watch it?
I watched it.
I thought it was all right.
It's too soon.
So?
He's obviously a killer, and the don't tell comedy thing that went off that got him famous. The he has like 10 minutes about Texas and weed and all this stuff. That shit is fucking great. But I think the Netflix special was a little soon, and I think he even talks about it how like there's a bunch of shit in there that he didn't feel was ready. Like he's still. I bet the next one will be great. No, but there's a lot of these comics who pop off way faster because of the internet now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they go
100%.
viral and then all of a sudden they get a special, and it's like cool, but it's also not the best for their like artistic integrity or whatever. But at the end of the day, who gives a fuck? I would rather put out a mediocre album and get a bag than fucking wait to make a perfect album, because at the end of the day, it's a fucking business. You know what I'm saying? I'll put out a great album next year, but let me get this bag real quick, take care of my family, and then, you know, I'll put out my opus in the future. So like,
Yeah, their argument is that basically, like they call them clip comics, where you're not really a comic, you just have one or two good parts. But I don't know, with the way that like people's attention spans are today, you need about like 5 to like 15 seconds of like a clip, and people will be fans more than watching like a whole hour or like 30-minute
right?
comedy.
It doesn't matter if they watch the Netflix special. What matters
for
if they go to shows and pay for tickets or buy merch
I think
or listen to podcasts.
I just think like the competition of like, so you said, let's say you get home at work from like 6 and you have to go to sleep by what? Let's say 10, or you know, most people go to sleep at midnight, whatever. But let's say 10. You got 4 hours, dog, to throw something on for fucking dinner or while you're fucking doing laundry and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's 1,000 shows on YouTube every day or whatever fucking app there is. Like the competition to watch something is so fucking crazy right now.
It's intense.
And they should be watching the Lit Outlet.
That's
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
Brown Militia Podcast, baby. Let's get it.
What about you sent me that thing about Cash App allowing people to invest in albums.
Ooh. They should be able to invest in the podcast, and you can. Our Cash App is The Lit Outlet. Should send some money, baby.
Or go to patreon.com/The Lit Outlet.
There you go.
I thought it was funny to think that like some guy, the way that people get too hype on crypto, some guy gets too hype on investing on albums and can't put a down payment on his house because he's like, oh, all of my assets right now are in Young Thug's most recent album,
Yeah.
and it's not going well right now. The stock is down. All my money's in Thug right now.
No, but right now you're like the Bitcoin because when they realize that Nipsey come back, dude, it's gonna boost
Fuck,
up
dude.
crazy.
Fuck me. The
You're about to
marathon
boost.
continues.
You're Bitcoin right now.
But if you guys could invest in like an up and coming artist, let's say mid tier, maybe somebody that has like some sort of fame, who would you guys invest in?
I would be losing if I don't say myself, so I'm gonna put myself first, and then if it wasn't for me, dang, honestly, bro, shout out Sonny Babel. I'll probably put Sonny Babel
Ooh,
because
that's a
he's
good
on the
one.
map already, and I think if
He just won Artist of the Year.
Yeah, he won Artist of the Year in IE.
I'm trying to think. It's just like I listen to a ton of just fucking generic hip hop,
Yeah.
and then I listen to just random shit that pops up in my Discovery. And a lot of the times, the people that I listen to in my Discover Weekly, I don't even know who they are. I'm like, oh, this song hits, and then it's just in my list, and I don't really know who they are. But there's a couple like content creators who make music that I think are the first off. In my fucking Spotify rap this year, it was just Larry June, Nip, Larry June, Nip. It was just, I'm a fucking hack. So Larry June, in my opinion, is the fucking, that fool is putting out music so fast and it's so cool and saucy. And I honestly, it doesn't make any sense. So I'd invest in Larry June because I'm assuming he's going to put out another album in 6 months and it's going to bang super hard. And then there's this other dude, this white dude who's fucking corny on Instagram, but he makes heaters. Connor Price.
I've never heard of him.
This dude has fucking 700 million streams on Spotify.
That's crazy.
This dude makes bangers and he doesn't swear. He's like a clean comic, but music.
That's crazy.
I don't understand how people don't swear in music. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's weirder now the like being like not weirder, but like for me as like a Hispanic rapper, I do swear sometimes, but the one thing I don't do is like I don't say the N-word in any of my music, which is like kind of funny because I want to say like more than 65 to like 75% of Chicano rappers or Mexican rappers say the N-word in their music.
Bro, let me say this to you really quick. Latinos who say the N-word are very dangerous people.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
you get around them and they're saying it, and then you start thinking to yourself, wait, should I be saying it?
Yeah, they start wearing Crenshaw hats, blue flannels.
Should I be kind of, I'm here, they're here, we're kind of all hanging out. What if I get in on this? And then all of a sudden you're just outside of the Crenshaw Mall selling T-shirts.
Prolific.
The mosquito burgers in Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually
Okay.
did see that.
So they fucking have such a huge mosquito problem in Africa that they fucking send kids out there with pots and pans and they just start swinging in the air and they make enough to make patties, dog. Would you eat a mosquito burger?
Bro, it's obviously sad, but at the same time, here's the thing. If there was a fucking restaurant in Marina Del Rey serving mosquito burgers, maybe I'll eat a mosquito burger.
Yeah.
But we've been sending nets to Africa for 30 years to deal with malaria, and now it turns out that we could just be eating these bitches. I'm not eating malaria mosquito burgers. You know what I'm saying? That just doesn't work for me.
But supposedly it's a super high source of protein.
I don't know. I got two things about this. As long as it's not like something like Beyond Meat, like whatever, anyone would do anything to basically not be vegan. But we're also like at McDonald's, bro. Give me some of that pink meat, and I'm fucking eating it. So it's like mosquito burgers, not too far off, if you ask me.
Here's the thing, dude. If the point is to like, I get that it's high protein, but if you think about it from a perspective of how many lives, need to suffer for me to eat, you kill one cow for me to have a million burgers. I need to kill millions of mosquitoes to have one burger.
And do you think they have like individual souls?
Right, I'm genociding a family, dude.
Genocide of mosquitoes.
generations of mosquitoes,
No, actually, this shit is depressing as fuck. Those fools are so desperate to eat some good food, they're eating mosquitoes.
But what if it's fire though?
I bet you put some fucking, tapatio on there is bomb.
Some good salsa on it? Fuck it.
Imagine it's like they're all just like frog people, like dressed up as humans, eating mosquito burgers because they like insects.
Damn, conspiracy over here.
What about mosquito nachos? It just okay. That doesn't.
As long as they make it like birria, like anything goes. You know, if the mosquito birria would be fucking buzzing.
yeah, for all I know, bro, those lengua tacos might as well be fucking mosquitoes.
But they look like black beans, kind of, just like squished up black beans.
Oh yeah. If you served it to some Guatemalans, they'd be like, "This is good."
The only thing is, I can imagine like the crunch, like the crunch of mosquito.
Bro, they don't
burger.
look crunchy. They look pasty. It's like
they fucking smash them all the way down.
There's still got to be some mosquito bones. in
Maybe
there.
get some panko. You bread it, and then all of a sudden deep fry it, and then fucking put some ketchup on there. Now it's basically fucking Popeyes.
The three fat fools trying to figure out how to make mosquito,
No,
mosquito burgers taste good.
Nah, I'm thinking
Some
about
ketchup,
like,
dog.
I've eaten so much shit off the floor, bro. I could eat a mosquito
bro.
burger.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're all like, people are gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to eat a mosquito burger," but like most of us eat ass, bro. Like how are you gonna not eat a
I don't eat
mosquito
ass.
burger?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've
That's
never eaten
disgusting,
ass, bro?
I've gotten
Nipsey himself don't eat ass.
Fuck. I've smelled ass. I've been up there. I've seen what's going on, but I'm not getting in there.
You ever like take a peek and it's like looking right at you?
That's
too?
dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna get sick.
I already am.
Sick in the head.
Yeah.
Research shows 1 in 5 adolescents are using melatonin to sleep, dog. Why can't you just be normal like me and fucking smoke a little weed when your mom goes to sleep? You know
Right.
what I mean?
Why can't a fucking 9-year-old smoke some weed and go to bed?
I know, right?
Here's the thing, bro. It's so difficult to get these kids to stop swiping up with their greasy fat fingers. The only option you have is to throw 320 milligram fucking blackberry flavored melatonin gummies in their throat and just watch them disintegrate into non-existence, dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you get a perk addiction.
Right. You put them in gummies.
Yeah, I heard that's how Demi Lovato started her heroin addiction, just like hooked up on melatonin.
Damn, dude. That sucks.
Imagine there's kids at school popping melatonin. Like the thing is, you try not to fall asleep.
I know, right? It's like
Treating it like
heroin.
Ambien? Yeah, that's funny. Honestly, if you put anything in a gummy, I'll develop an addiction because I'm already addicted to gummies. Like my main source of addiction is gummies.
Yeah.
So if you then just put other shit in there, it's actually a problem whenever I get involved with edibles. I'm like, oh yeah, I want more candy. I don't want more weed. I want more candy. But there's weed in the candy. So it's like I have to just go buy other candy. And it's not, at the end of the day, I bought the weed because it's like they tricked me by making it candy. I didn't want weed in the first place. I'm like, oh shit, there's some candy. Oh, there's weed. Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah, but they were having the same problem with like the Flintstone gummies, where like kids were eating too many Flintstones gummies that they were overdosing. So like,
What do you mean overdosing? What happens?
You could die from eating too many Flintstones gummies in
From
one sitting.
vitamins?
Yeah, you could
What?
overdose. For
My
sure.
girl gets the vitamin D3 at the crib, and like a dose is 2 gummies. I straight up will eat 26 gummies, dude. I'll be like straight up like a handful, and then just be eating them bitches, and I'm fine.
That's how you
For
come
no
back from the
reason, just
dead.
because you want some?
Or they're gummies.
He's like, this is not
Like,
the drugs.
don't
it's the
you get
gummies."
it, Mo? They're gummies.
and I mean, like, more vitamins can't be bad, right? You know what I'm saying? I got hella vitamin D3. You know what I'm saying, bitches?
Oh shit!
They call me D3 for a reason.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Another news, fucking 3 men break into abandoned jail. And
You had me at 3 men.
Yeah,
and
for real.
this is at the beginning of your porn search. 3 men.
3 men. I'm already coming.
3 men break into an abandoned jail and accidentally lock themselves in a cell. That's got to be some of the scariest shit,
Bro,
dog.
that's the same plot to Three Stooges at that point.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
there's definitely an episode of Three Stooges that goes that way. Honestly, wandering into an abandoned cell and then getting, like, locking myself into one of the units is a metaphor for, like, my relationships. Because, you know, the jail is abandoned, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's already a red flag. But you still walk in there and you're like, oh, we're seeing where things are going. And then
Ooh, what's around this corner?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, when the cell door shuts, that's like when you sign a lease and get a cat with a girl.
And it's over.
All right,
You're
well,
locked in.
there's something there. I'm trapped in my relationship.
Imagine they get out, they act like they actually went into the pen, like they come out with do rags.
Yeah, they come out and they're like, "Shit, dude,
Just
I was
served
in there
3
for fucking
hours."
Yeah.
But how do like, okay, they broke in. They must have had cell phones, right?
Yeah.
So at one point they're like, all right, we're gonna have to call the police. Like, we're gonna have to call the police to break into an abandoned jail and break us out of jail.
And then put him in another
Yeah,
one.
that's a good point. I didn't realize. I don't know the full details of what happened, but like, how do you lock something without keys? That shit just locks automatically.
Yeah, it's probably one of those doors you slam in, the fucking lock goes down.
Damn. Fuck, dude. I would have just done some time. Get some time alone
I know,
with the
right?
homies.
Just eating mosquito burgers.
Yeah.
Fry up the burgers.
Oh.
Black Friday. So Black Friday, it's a big, huge thing, right?
Oh
in
my
fucking
God.
in America, right? Well, there's a fucking viral video going around Target. Well, basically switched the sale sign to a Black Friday sign and didn't even switch the fucking price and shit. Like, they didn't even give nobody a discount.
Bro, they've been doing that for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, humans are fucking stupid. I straight up will impulse buy stuff because I think I'm getting a deal.
Yeah.
Like, anytime the fucking Marathon Clothing sends me an email and they're like, you forgot this in your cart. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. PayPal credit, fucking 6 months, no interest. And I'm fucking decked out in Marathon gear.
Prolific. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think the whole Black Friday thing is completely dead now. You like, I mean, they say the sales are high, but that's all like internet shopping and stuff like that. Like, if you work, like, he works at the mall, and like, it was dead at the mall, right?
Yeah, no, the mall was dead. And honestly, when I'm there, I feel dead inside.
I'm dead inside.
It's brutal.
No sales.
People that work at the mall are the saddest people. You ever walk around the Crenshaw Mall for 10 minutes? It's not good.
I believe it.
The saddest thing that a human can do is work at a kiosk in a mall in Inglewood. I'm just saying that right now. It's not good.
It's like those guys that clean your shoes. They want you to like buy the product and they'll clean one shoe and let you walk around with one dirty shoe.
I mean, honestly, Diddy's going to end up working at a kiosk in a mall
I believe it.
with the way his shit is going.
Yeah, well, he stepped down from Revolt, right?
Revolt, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, here's the thing. I knew Diddy was a fucking terrible person when I saw him dance. Why he be dancing all creepy and shit? Like, he's like lurking. He's like an Ethiopian dude at a club that keeps on approaching the fat bachelorette party. Like, hey, how are you? Can I refill your sub? Because they're fat, they're eating sandwiches. Go fuck yourself.
Fucking Diddy, dog. That's already like 3 extra girls. Well, he had to end up paying, what's her name?
Cassie?
Cassie, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that fool paid 30 mil and then still was fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to pay all this money and then still lose? Like, I'll pay 30 mil if I know that I'm getting cleared for sure. But within 24 hours, he's like, here's 30 mil. Oh, and I'm still screwed. I just wasted 30 mil.
Just keep it at that point.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's twice as bad. Your career got screwed and you lost $30 million because you thought you were going to save yourself. Bad boy. I'm trying to do something.
You guys seen the Jersey Shore before?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character at the Jersey Shore? Jersey Shore. I can't even say that shit. Jersey Shore.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Shit.
Who's the dude? The one that ended up being a fucking DJ?
DJ Pauly D.
Pauly D, yeah.
I like the guy that owns the t-shirt shop.
Who's that?
Oh, he's not really part of the cast, but he was in like a bunch of the episodes.
He's the guy.
You're bringing it up because he was, what's his name? Mike the Situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently he spent $500,000 on cocaine, oxycodone, and felt reckless during a period of drug addiction.
I mean,
Melatonin will do that.
I feel like if you're going to be around those kind of people, I'd be fucking ripping lines of coke for fucking hours as well. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the only people that really like house music is you have to be high, drunk,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
fucking tanned and shit to like that music.
Right. And the other thing is, like, situation is not a good nickname. Like, that's what women refer to their ex-boyfriends as. Like, hey, girl, he cheated on me with my fucking neighbor's cousin. It was a whole situation.
Well, you never go like, hey, we got a situation here. Like, it's a good thing. Oh, cool.
Yeah, no,
I can't
yeah,
wait
yeah,
for you
yeah.
to tell me what the situation is.
Yeah, my son, he's been skipping class. He's smoking cigarettes. It's a whole situation.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
eating
yeah,
mosquito
yeah.
burgers. No, but $500,000 on drugs is actually crazy, and then half of that being spent on melatonin pills is even crazier.
Yeah, I don't think it was melatonin, right?
Oxycodone.
Oxycodone. No, but like imagine having like $500,000 worth of drugs and then doing them all because obviously like he didn't sell them.
Well, I think also if you're a fucking rich person, you spend 30 grand like that. Like, it's not hard to waste money quickly, and especially when you start buying drugs in bulk. Like, you see all these stories about people who like want to smoke weed for free, and then all of a sudden they have 50 pounds at their house or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
believe
not
it.
that crazy, but 500. I'm assuming 500 grand was over the course of years.
Right. But also, who the fuck gave this for $500,000 and for what?
Yeah, you're right. Did they make that kind of reality?
No,
TV
they made
doesn't
that
make
type of money during their peak. Yeah.
Really?
Well, they
Yeah.
also had like 26 seasons, right? So the first couple seasons, I'm sure they weren't making that much money.
No,
But
the first one they didn't make no money, and then the ones after that, Mike got a lawyer and got a contract. He was the first one to actually start making money.
Damn, calling him Mike like he's your homie.
Yeah, Mike.
The homie Mike, right?
The situation, whatever.
Bro, you know what's funny is watching reality TV people start getting plastic surgery season after season.
Yeah.
Like season 1, they look normal, and then by season 7, they look like a demon that just rose from hell. Jersey hell.
Yeah, which is worse.
yeah,
I don't-
like at this point, that one girl Jenny just like, "Hi, my name is Jenny." She
Yeah,
can't even
bro.
move her lips and shit.
They're just constantly shook.
I'm changing my name from Snooky to Shooky because I'm just shook.
Yeah, dude, there we go. I don't even know what she looks like now. She must be fucked up.
They all
Also,
got fake lips. That's one thing for sure.
one of the greatest fucking South Park episodes of all time was the
Snooki
Snooki
one,
episode.
smush,
Oh
smush.
my god, dog.
haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it?
I need to watch more.
She looks
South
like a
Park.
little jockey, like the zombie from Left 4 Dead, the little like scroll looking fucking zombie.
And they gave her a tail like a rat tail.
yeah, and so the whole
Damn.
thing she was running around
Oh,
like
I've
Snooki
seen
wants
memes.
smush smush.
I think I've seen clips or memes. Honestly, the fake lips is the one thing that if a chick can pull it off,
It looks good.
I think
yeah.
it looks good. Yeah.
But on them, no, it doesn't.
But it only looks good when you're facing forward. As soon as you give them like a profile view, you see like the top lip kind of goes up like this. It's a little weird. Dog.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
touching the
dude.
bottom of the nose.
No, it's just all that plastic surgery shit. It's cool for like a second, and then it's like having an addiction. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just having fun with it. Oh, I'm gonna do a little bit. Oh, I'm a little bit in my nose, a little bit in my ass, and then all of a sudden you're fucking in an alley with some guy that you've never met, injecting some shit into your arm.
Yeah, with Mike.
With the it's his whole
Oh
situation.
yeah, the situation. My bad. We call him Mike at my house.
Oh, what about that dude Gideon?
Oh, Gideon.
Oh yeah,
Is that how you
Gideon.
say it?
Gideon. So he's actually my son's like most like his favorite, one of his favorite
Wait, really?
YouTubers, right? And I like him too. We watch that shit together. We
Yeah.
think it's funny. But this one went Christian, right?
He's basically trying to do what Boom Gang did, but like not as crazy. So like he became like devout. So he's like, he was already quitting. He was thinking about quitting for a while, from what I heard, and then he dropped out of nowhere because he wanted to like basically be a devout follower of Christ.
Here's what I don't get, dude. Like, you could just say that you're a shitty person. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But people will convert to Christianity because it gives them an excuse. Because in Christianity, we're all humans are sinners and we need the blood of Christ to redeem us. No, bro, you're just shitty. I'm nice. I'm a nice person.
Inshallah.
I don't prank people in the street. Inshallah. You know what I'm saying?
Inshallah.
I'm a nice person. But this fool, it's the same thing when like convicts go to prison and then they're like, oh yeah, I realized the evil doing of my ways and you need Christ. You're like, I don't. You needed Christ. Bro. I'm good. I got healthy relationships. Maybe not with food all the time, but with women sometimes, you know, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I just hate when someone like they've been a shitty person. They find out they don't want to be a shitty person no more, and now the thing that's helping them not be shitty, they want to press it and push it on everyone. Like that's why everyone needs to do what I do.
Right. Like I'm vegan and now you got to be vegan.
yeah,
because
like
now
what the fuck, bro?
No, yeah.
Now all of a sudden you can't be gay and go to hell, you know?
Yeah, no, actually, that's the other thing, bro. People are being gay and not going to hell now.
Yeah.
They're accepting gays.
LGBTQ is
Here's
on
the
top
thing.
right
I accept gay people. I'm fine with gay people because there is no hell. But if you think there's hell, then you can't accept gay people. It's contradicting. It doesn't work. I've read the book. My dad made me read the book. He said, hey, you're a bad person. You're 8, but you're bad. Read this book about God. And then I learned that you can't be gay or masturbate. And now that I don't believe that, I'm cool with gay people and masturbating.
Inshallah.
But if you still think there's hell, then you can't be gay. It doesn't work. And if you think it works, you're interpreting the book however you fucking want. All right, maybe this is a hot take and nobody's into it.
You had to be at masturbate.
Okay.
You think there's no hell, or you're saying people you can't think there's no hell and be gay? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I was brought up religious. Like my parents are very strict, super religious, and I was like basically brainwashed into it because they were very strict. I think there's people who are religious who are very loose with it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, we go to church, but then dad still crushes 17 Modelos on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So my parents were actually like believing it, doing the thing. Like we went to church 3 days a week.
Damn.
But so then when I stopped believing it, and I now I'm completely just I don't believe in anything. I just believe in fucking being chill or whatever.
Inshallah.
So whenever I see people who are sort of like diluting Christianity the way it is, like where they start to like make compromises with what my parents taught me was the correct version of Christianity, I'm always like, okay, well, you're just bending the rules to make it fit what you believe. Obviously, I respect people's beliefs. Believe whatever you want. That's cool. But at the end of the day, most people are bending the rules to fit their lifestyle. They're not following. The best Muslims are jihadists.
Yeah.
Muslims who aren't jihadists are just nominal Muslims. Like they kind of are just.
What's the jihadist?
Well, that's
It's a like a basically a person who's like committed to like fucking terrorist attacks and
like
shit like that.
the Quran and everything.
Like if the Quran is the Torah and the Quran combined, bro.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Quran.
No, but like people who are religious extremists are technically the people who are following the book correctly.
Yeah, but you have to kill yourself to really be a devout Muslim. Is that what you're saying?
I'm being a little bit drastic with it, but at the end of the day, like I think people who are following the religion more accurately are the ones that we perceive as extreme and not civil.
But what if you're like, regardless if you're Muslim or Christian, like what if you're devout, whatever, and then you're also a shitty Christian or shitty Muslim, and then you end up doing a suicide bomb, and now you're like, oh, this fool was really riding or dying. But like, you know what I mean?
You're right. Like you could use that act to cover up your shitty life.
Yeah,
At the end of the
for
day,
sure.
it's like it doesn't work because in the Christian model, we're all flawed. We're all bad. We're all bad people, and we need Jesus to save us. I feel like this isn't funny, but at the end of the day, you need to know this.
But I feel like, okay, look, so Christians, right? In God's eyes, we're all sinners, we're all bad. He made us all sinners and all bad. So then we try to fix ourselves. We try to fix something that he made.
No, he made us perfect, and then we fucking Eve ate an apple, and then we lied to God, and then we became bad.
Eve basically damned us.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Women
story.
are the problem.
Yeah.
We became bad, and then because we were bad, God was like, all right, now I have to fucking
Send my only
I
son.
have to send my made up son to die in Palestine or Israel, whichever one you think it
to
is.
save everybody.
And then because he died, now we get to be chill. And now it doesn't matter if you fuck hookers and do drugs, because you just be like, oh, I'm sorry, Jesus. My bad. I believe in you. I do whatever I want, but I believe in you. And then I get saved.
Yeah.
That's something that doesn't
But
make
that's
sense to me.
the biggest argument about that too is that like because we live in a Western world, and in the Western world, Christianity is like the biggest religion in like America and in this Western world. So it gets diluted a lot from like people interpreting it into like today's time, and then even like the translations from what it was original language to now English, and it's like vice versa too when you talk about like the Quran over in like the Middle East or where like it's big, or like in the Eastern world, it's also diluted too. So there's people that are like crazy devout for it and actually like stick to like their words, but there's also a lot of people that like do shitty things and then use religion to be like, well, I'm saved, or like I'm good again.
There's too many loopholes, though.
Yeah, too many.
The Bible specifically was written by a group of more than 50 people that lived hundreds of years apart from each other.
Yeah.
And it was then collected by like religious royalty in medieval times and put together. And like, all right, these are the books. Actually, if you're a Catholic or an evangelical, the Catholics have more books in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like there's shit in the Catholic Bible that isn't in the evangelical Bible.
That's why they believe in like saints and stuff like that too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But the only thing that my boy believes in right here is the fucking marathon and the victory lap.
If you want to accept Christ as your Lord and Savior, subscribe to the Patreon.
Fix your eyes. His hat doesn't say Crenshaw. It says Christ.
Christ Shaw.
Jesus Christ. I love you, God.
I love that dude, bro. That dude is so funny. Jesus Christ. Yo, that's the funniest man that's ever lived.
That was crazy, huh? He's all tatted up.
Bro, that's another fool who had a rock bottom, and then he's like, oh, I'll just believe in Jesus now. and then my life won't be sad.
He has a house and kids now and shit. Like he has a whole life.
Fucking dude has a house.
Yeah, for real.
Isn't that crazy having a house?
This economy.
Well, you know, his fucking climb was crazy. Like, obviously he was like locked up and like on the streets and shit.
Yeah.
Now he's fucking all clean and shit. That's crazy.
Right. And now he doesn't have to live in Inglewood anymore.
Yeah.
Crazy. Dave, you have anything you want to promote?
I just started doing comedy. Like, I wouldn't say full time because I'm still like recording a lot of music. I'm getting ready for the next year to drop, but I've been getting deep into comedy. I sold out the Ice House. I think 3 weeks ago. I should be performing again. If not in December, then I should be performing in January. So if you guys want to come through, follow me at Davey the Don _. And I post up all the links to the tickets, what I'm doing, and go play most of my music. If anything I want for Christmas is for you guys to play one song from my discography.
Tight.
Hell yeah. Check out Bamfomania on Instagram, BAMFO Mania. Dome with Bamfomania podcast, the world's greatest freestyle rap and comedy podcast. We randomly freestyle every 5 minutes, so it's never really that boring, because if it ever gets boring, we just start rapping randomly.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of funny. And then listen to my music. Follow me at Sultan Satire on Instagram. You can go to the link. But Sultan Satire on all platforms. I'm dropping songs and videos weekly until I fucking die.
Literally.
Hell yeah.
And he actually does have a Nipsey Hussle video, which is so funny.
Yeah. And if you go to the Bamfomania Instagram, there's a knit video.
I
It's
like
not.
that.
It's a video of us
just
talking
him.
about him. Fuck this guy.
For anybody out there still watching, so make sure you guys join our broadcast channel on Instagram. It's the only way you'll be able to get information about winning tickets to Disneyland. We're still giving away 3 Park Hopper tickets. All you got to do is buy anything from the merch store and you're automatically entered to win. Also, we're going to throw in the people who are part of our Patreon, whether it's $1, $3, $10, $20. If you pay anything a month on Patreon, you're also entered to win those 3 Park Hopper tickets. Shout out to Stephanie. She won the first pair for just sharing a bunch of reels, and she got to go to Disneyland yesterday. So shout out to her. She took her kids and shit.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, nice.
It was dope because she said that she didn't have like money and shit for her daughter's birthday. To buy her anything else expensive shit. So she won the tickets and took her daughter. So like it kind of worked out. Which
You're
was
just giving back to the hood.
That's
giving
sick.
back to my people out there, all the liddies out there. You know, I'm out here trying to make it, you know, an even exchange for you guys. New podcast dropping every week. I just did a couple of new interviews. You guys will see that are fucking. I think some of the best interviews I've done lately. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Share with a friend, and remember, pull up, turn up, and stay lit. Let's get it.